Welcome, my friends. We are studying mathematics, the first term of grade number 6, and now we reach to the final exams of the first term, and I wish you study well. And this is model number 1, okay? And we have 10 model, and this is number 1. Let's go. We have question number 1. Choose the correct answer. Point number 1, we have 6,280 divided by 25. Of course, we have big number here divided with 2 digits. Let's need to use long division to solve this problem. Okay. Now, to use the long division, okay, write the number here, 6,280 like this, divided by 205. Okay, start with the first digit to the left, 6. I cannot divide 6 by 25. 6 is smaller than 25, so I will use the next digit. So I have 62. 62 bigger than 25, so I can solve. Okay, but 62 include how many 25? That's easy. I have 2 25 because 2 by 25 equal 50. But when you have long division like this, look here, we have 25. So I will write beside me the table of 25. 25 by 1, it's the same. 25 by 2 equal 50. 25 by 3 equals 75. Now, look with me. You have 62. 62 is in between 50 and 75, right? Okay. To have 50, I multiply 25 by 2. And to have 75, I use multiply 3. Now, 62 is in between these two numbers. So, look for 50 and use 2. Now, where is to write this 2? Up to 6 or up to 5 to? No, up to. Because when you use 6, there's no way to use 6. So I used 62. And I need to write 2, so write 2 here. Now multiply 2 by 25 equal 50. Why? From here. 25 by 2 equal 50. Now subtract 62 minus 50. Of course, it's 12. Now I have 12. Divided by 25. No way. 12 less than 25. I will use what? Drop down 8. I have now 128 divided 25. It's okay, but how many 25 in this 128? Look here. If 3, it's equal 75. No, I need 128. The closest number give me a result of number close to 128. So if I use 4, of course it's 100. If I use 5, equal 125. If I use 6, equal 150. Okay? And 128 is in between 125 and 150. Look here or here? No. 125 is the closest number to 128. Okay, so I will use 5. So 128 include 5 25. So 5 is the correct digit. So write 5 up to this 8 and multiply 5 by 25. Of course, it's 125. Now subtract, we have 3. Now the last digit to drop is 0. 30 divided by 25. Of course, 30 between 25 and 50. Okay, so use 50 or 25. Of course, use 25 is less than 30 and use 1. So I will write 1 here. Now 1 by 25 equal what? Equal 25 and minus we have 5. Look here, 5 divided by 25 is not allowable. Now I have nothing to drop and 5 is what is the remainder and the quotient is 251. Look to the choices here. We need 251 with remainder 5. So P is the correct answer. Question number 2, the mode of the values. The mode is the most repeated digits. Look to these digits. We have 5, 3, 2, 5, 8, 1, 5, 4. What do you note? I notice that I have 5, 2, 5, 3, 5. So 5 is the mode of these values. Point number 3, which of the following is equivalent to the expression 5x plus 3 plus x? You note what? You note that we have like term 5x and x. I can add them together, right? 5x plus x equal what? 5 plus 1. We have here 1x. 1x and 5x equal 6x and 3. Okay? Okay. Now, this expression equivalent to this expression. Look here, you have no expression like this. We have 6x plus 2. I need plus 3, so it's false. 8x plus x equal 9x. There is no 9x here. Now, here we have 9x. It's false. So the last expression we have here is point C, 3 pi 2x plus 1. Now, how I choose this expression and how you know that this expression is equivalent to this? Note with me. I have here what? I have 3 multiplied by parentheses of 2x plus 1. If you multiply, if you know that 2x plus 1, that's equal what? To 3 by 2x. 3 by 2x, I will multiply 3 by 2 equals 6 and x plus 3 by 1 equals 3. Look, it's the same. What he did, he just takes common factor and make its parentheses. Okay? Okay. Point 4, the outlier. What outlier? It's just a digit is so far from the last digit. So we have here 32, 37, 36, 5, 40, 38, 39. So what digit is the outlier? All of these are 30s. Here we have 40, 30, 30, but we have here what? 5. 5 is so far from the all of values. So 5 is the correct outlier. Point 5, the set of integer what to the set of rational number. Which one is the biggest? Is the greatest one? Of course, rational number is greatest than integers. And integers is a part or a subset of rational number. Note with me, when you have set and you need to find the relationship between them, set and set, you use what? Use one of two, subset of or not subset of. So, but when you use belong to or doesn't belong to, if I have number and set, so number and set, I may use belong and belong or not belong, but two sets we have set and set, so I will use just one, subset or not subset. So A is false, B is false, and now I know that integer is a part of rational number, so the integer subset of rational numbers. So I will choose point C. Okay, let's continue. Point number 6. The number of like terms in the expression 4 plus 3x plus 2 is what? He asked us about like term. Like term may be x and 2x. Number with number. Look here, we have 3x. There is no x, but we have 4 and 2. We have two numbers. These two numbers, I can add them to each other. So these two numbers, I call them like terms. How many? 1, 2. So we have two like terms. Point number 7. 2 and quarter minus 1 and half equal what? Now I have subtraction question. Now I need to solve 2 and 1/4 minus 1 and 1/2. To solve this question, first we have whole number and whole number. 2 minus 1 is okay, equal 2, no problem. But before you subtract 1 from 2, try to subtract half from 4th. May I subtract 4 minus 2? No. So this denominator not like a denominator, okay? And if to subtract fraction minus fraction, they must have the same denominator, 4 and 4 or 2 and 2. So I need to change one of them to the other, maybe 4 and 4 or 2 and 2. And in this case you choose 2 or 4. That's easy to make what? To make the smallest one to the greatest one. So there is no change here. I will change this 2 to become 4. How? How to change 1 over 2 to become a number over 4? To find the equivalent fraction. I change it 2 to 4. How? By multiplying it by 2. If you multiply the denominator by number, I need to multiply the numerator with the same number. 1 by 2 equal 2. Now we have half equivalent to 2/4. Okay? Now just delete this fraction and put the new one. So this equation will be what? Will be 2 and 1/4 minus 1 and 2/4. Okay. The second step, look here. 1/4 minus 2/4. Okay, like a denominator, but 1 minus 2. No way to subtract 1 minus 2. So what's the work now? The work now to borrow 1 from here and add it to the fraction, okay, to make just a borrow, okay. Now I will borrow 1 from these two. Now our fraction, our question here, I will subtract 1 from these two, so I have just 1, okay, and the other one I will add it to the 1/4. 1 have one, how many forces? 4 forces, okay. So I split this 2 to 1, and the other one I will add it to 1/4. I need to note that 1 equal 4 over 4, right? Or maybe 3 over 3, and so on. Why I choose 4 forces? Because we have here 4. So I will use this fraction. When you add 4 over 4 to 1 over 4, so we have 5 over 4. Minus 1 and 2 forces equal. Okay, so the second step, I change this fraction to can subtract 5 minus 2. Okay, now 1 minus 1 equals 0. May I need to write this 0? No need, just a fraction. 4 and 4, okay, just 1 4, and 5 minus 2 equal what? Equal 3. Now the final result here, 3 over 4. 3 over 4 is the right choice. Now go to the next question, complete the following. First point, the LCM of 4 and 12 is what? To find the LCM or GCF, you need to use prime factorization. Prime factorization of 4 and 12. Okay, come here. First start with 4. 4 is a composite number, so put it in a square. And the smallest prime number is 2. Is 2 factor of 4? Yes. Why? Because 2 by 2 is equal 4. And 2 is a prime. Circle it. 2 is a prime. Circle it. We finished. Okay? Okay. The same thing to 12. 12 is composite, put it in square. Okay, start with 2. 2 by what equal 12? 2 by 6. Okay. So I can use 2. 2 prime, circle. 6 is a composite number, put it in a square. Okay, again, factorize 6. Start with 2. 2 by what equals 6? 2 by 3. Okay, to use 2. 2 is a prime, and 3 also is a prime. So we finished factorization or prime factorization of number 4 and number 12. Now what? To find LCM or GCF, you do what? Just write 4 equal what? 2 by 2. Write 2 by 2. Down it. 12 equal what? 2 by 2 by 3. 2 under 2. And 2 under the other 2. And 3 it's outside. So, to find the LCM, I will take just one of these two by one of these two and stop here if you need to find what? GCF. So GCF equal what? 2 by 2 equal 4. But he asked us about the LCM. To find the LCM, if you have just one number like this, just drop it and find the total result. 2 by 2 equal 4 and 4 by 3, that's equal what? Equal 12. So the LCM equal 12. What you note? We note that 12 and 12. Why? Because 4 is already a factor of 12. So when you find two numbers, one of them is a factor of the other one, the LCM will be the greatest one. Like what? Like 9 and 3. What is the LCM? Of course 3 is a factor of 9. So the LCM will be 9. Another one. You have 6 and 2. 6 and 2, you need to find the LCM. Of course it's 6. Because 2 is already a factor of 6. Okay? And so on. Okay. So the next point, the verbal form. The verbal form of m plus 0.7. Verbal form like a word form. Okay? What? Add m to 0.7 and so on. Okay? Okay. Add m to 0.7, just like this. Okay. Point 3, from the opposite dot plot, the mean equals what? I have this dot plot here. He asked us to find the mean. I know that to find the mean, I have 3 ways. The first way is balanced point and fair share, and last one is the roll. When you have dot plot, use what? Use balanced point. So, look to this dot plot. What you note? Symmetrical. Yes, symmetric. Why? 10 have 2 frequency, and also 14 has 2 frequency. 11 has 1, 13 have 1, and 12 is the center of them. So, as 12 center and the right side is the same to the left side, as 12 as the mirror of these parts. Now 12 is the center and the mean is the balance point, so this 12 is the mean. Point number 4, in the equation of y equals 3x plus 1, This is equation, but this equation has two variables, y and x. If x equal 4, then y equal what? If you know one of these variable, I can find the other one. By what? By substitute x equal 4 in this equation. Now I have y equal 3x by 1. 3x by 1, I know x equal what? Equal 4 plus 1. That's equal 4. This means 3 parentheses 4 or 3 by 4 equal 12. Then add 1, that's equal what? Equal 13. Okay, now we finish the second part of our model. Let's continue. Point number 5, absolute value of 4 multiply absolute value of negative 4. Absolute value result is always positive number. So we have absolute value of 4, just 4, multiply absolute value of negative 4, also 4. Okay, so absolute value of positive will be positive. Absolute value of negative also will be positive. Okay, now 4 by 4 equal 16. Point number 6, the range equal what minus what? Oh, the greatest value, or we can call it as maximum, minus what? Minus the smallest one, the smallest value, just it. Okay, next point, we have 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 equal 9 with power what? 9 of power what? How many 9 here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you multiply 9 by itself 4 times, that's equal 9 of power 4. Last point, to complete the smallest counting number. We have set of counting number. Start with what? With 1. 1 is the smallest counting number. When you count anything, start with what? Start with 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 is the smallest. Now choose the correct answer. I have negative half to compare with 0. Which one is the greatest? Always remember this figure. Positive to the right, negative to the left, and in between them we have 0. So any positive are greater than 0. Any negative less than 0. Any negative less than 0. Point number 2. The value of the expression 5n minus 2 for n equal 1 is what? Now just expression. Why he called it expression? There is no equal here. There is no equal, so it's expression. And I have the variable value, so 5n minus 2 equal what? Just substitute n equal 1. 5n, that means 5 by 1 minus 2. That's equal what? 5 by 1 equal 5 first, minus 2, that's equal 3. So we finished this point. Okay, so choose what? Choose point P as 3. Let's continue. Point number 3. All the following are the solution of the inequality x less than negative 1, except. The meaning of except, that means it's all solution. But there is one answer is false solution. Okay? Okay. X less than negative 1. What's the number less than? Is negative 5 less than negative 1? Yes. So it's not to choose. Negative 4 less than negative 1? Yes. Okay. Negative 3 less than negative 1? Yes. Okay. So all of these numbers are right solution. I need the false one. Is negative 1 is a solution? Look here. X less than, but not equal to negative 1. So negative 1 is a false solution, and this is the right to choose here. Okay, negative. Next point 4, the better measure of center for the following data set is mean or median or either Either it's mean or median. Please remember with me, to use the mean, okay, I need symmetric dot plot, okay? And to use the median, look here, I have group of dots and I have what? Outlier. When you have dot plot with outlier, use what? Use the median to find the center of this data. But if you have symmetric, may I use the mean or the median? It's the same. So if it's symmetric, I will choose either. Okay? Point 5. In the opposite Venn diagram, the GCF is what? We know that the GCF comes from what? From this space. And this space is empty space. Right? Right. So, what's the GCF here? Don't forget, I can't figure out what's the number from the first circle, 3, and there's no 3, just 3. This circle is 10, 2 by 5. So, GCF between 3 and 10. You note what? I know that there is no common factor between them. Unless what? I know that 3 is not common factor. 2 not common factor. 5 not common factor. But 1. I know that 1 is common factor of what? Of all numbers. What? Yes, we learned it before. 1 is a common factor of all number. So here we have 1 and I did no need to write it because all of us know that 1 is a common factor of all digits, of all number. So point number 6. If x over 2 equal 3, then x equal what? Just we have an equation, x over 2 equal 3. I need to solve. How to solve? To put x to the left side alone. Equal what? Equal the answer. Now, I know that x divided by 2. Those I have x over 2 equal 3. I need x equal what? So I need to get rid of this 2. When you find a divide, use what? Use multiply. The same number, 2, so I will multiply the both side by 2. Why? Because 2 over 2 equal 1. So 1x equal what? 3 by 2 equal 6. So x value is 6. Last point, 35 plus 42 equal blank. So there's some missing number here. Multiply by parentheses of 5 plus 6. Okay, so what's the missing number here? I need what? We have equation here, right? So the left part equal the right side. Now, 35 and 5 plus x. What is the number multiplied by 5 equals 35? 7. Note with me, 7 by 6 equal 42. So the 7 is the right digit. Again, 7 by 5, 35, plus 7 by 6, 42. Let's continue. We have question number 4. Answer the following question. Question number 1. A merchant paid 7,420 LE to buy 55 boxes of mango. We have some merchant, seller or buyer, okay? He paid money. Now is number 7,420. To buy what? To buy 55 boxes of mango. He buy 53 boxes of mango. The question is, find the price of each box. And so is the next question. So the first question, I need to find the price of one box. I know the price of 53 boxes. So to find the price of just one box, I will divide or distribute the total price of 35 boxes over the number of them. Okay, like that. Just I will use the long division. Okay, like this. We have 7,420. Okay, divided by the number of them, 53. Let's go. I need to divide. Start with 7. Of course not. 7 less than 53. I will use 74. 74 include how many 53? Just 1. How do you know? I know that by I can use the multiplication list. 53 by 1, of course, it is the same. And 53 by 2, 2 by 6, 0 by 6, 2 by 5 equal 10. Oh, so 74 is in between 53 and 106. So use 2 or 1? Of course use 1. I will use 1. Write 1 here above 7 or 4 above 4. So 1 by 53 equal 53. Now subtract 4 minus 3 equal 1. 7 minus 5 equal 2. I have 21. 21 less than 53. So I need to drop this 2 down. 212 divided by 53. So I need to continue this list. 4 by 3 equal 12, carry up 1. 4 by 5 equal 20, plus 1 equal 21. Oh, when you use 4, you find it the same. It's the same. So what? So, of course, 4 is the right digit. 4 by 53 is 212, so it's 0. But note, we have what here? This 0. This 0, when you drop down it, 0 and 0. No way. But lift it up here. So the quotient is 140 LE. Now, the price of each box, write it. The price of each box equal 140 what LE. Okay, this is the first question, first part of the question. Second part, and if each box from these boxes have what? Have or contain 5 kilograms of mango, find the price of each kilogram. Okay, now I know the price of the box, 140. This box contain inside of it 5 kilograms. I need to find the price of 1 kilogram. How we do? What could do? To divide the price of all box of the box divided by the number of kilogram to find the price of 1 kilogram. So I need to divide 140 by 5 kilogram. Start with 1, no way. Take 4 with you, so we have 14. 14 by 5. 5 by 1 equal 5. 5 by 2 equal 10. 5 by 3 equal 15. So 14 in between 10 and 15. No 15. Work with 10. I will use 2. So write 2 up to 4. Okay. And 2 by 5 equal 10. Now subtract. We have 4. 4 less than 5. I need to drop this 0. We have 40 divided by 4 by 5. 40 by divided by 5 equal what? What's the number? By 5 equal 40. Of course, it's 8. Because 8 by 5 equal 40. And finished. So there is no remainder, and the quotient here is 28. So 28 is what? Is the price of 1 kilogram. So to write it, the price of 1 kilogram equal what? Equal 28 LE, and this is the first or the second part of the question. Okay. Question number 2. Order the given set of numbers from least to greatest. Just order from what? From least to greatest. Start with the smallest to the greatest. Okay, I have 2.1, 1.4, minus or negative 3 and 4, minus 1 and 7/8, minus 2 and 1/2. Okay, now start from the least to the greatest. Don't forget this figure from your mind. We have positive direction and negative direction, and in between them 0. He asked us to start with the least. The least is the negative or positive? Of course the negative. So I will start with negative. I have these 3 negative numbers. Which one is the smallest? Negative 3 or negative 1 or negative 2? Negative 3. So because negative 3 is to the left of all of the values. So the smallest one is negative 3 and 4. Negative 3 will be here, negative 2 will be here, negative 1 and here 1, 2, 3 and so on. So negative 3 is to the left of all digits. Okay, so the least one is negative 3 and 1/4, and after it negative 2 and half, and after it negative 1 and 7/8. Okay, we finished the negative numbers. So I have 2 positive. Of course 2.1 to the right of 1.4. So the smallest one of them is 1.4 and the greatest digit or number is 2.1 as rational number. Okay, let's go to point number 3. Question 3. Write algebraic expression to find the area of the opposite figure. We need to find the area of this figure. So, what this figure is? This figure is 2 rectangles beside each other. Make it or consider it as one rectangle. One rectangle. Okay, with this one rectangle, if you add these together, so we have 2 parts here, 10 and x. So it's x plus 10 centimeter. This is the long or the long of it, okay, or the length, and the side it's the same, 5 and 5, so it's 5 centimeter. So it's become just one big rectangle. I need to find the area. The area of rectangle equal length by width. That's right. That's okay. So the expression will be what? What's the length? X plus 10 by what? Width. Width equal 5. Okay. Okay. So the area equal what? What expression here? X plus 10 by 5. I can write this 5 to the left of this parenthesis as 5 by x plus 10. It's okay. You may, maybe, no need, but it's better, okay, to simplify it. I can write it as 5 by x plus 5 by 10. 5 by x equal 5x. 5 plus 10 equal 50. So this expression is the area expression of this figure. Point number 4. Yusuf read at least 4 books. Okay. Use p greater than or equal 4 to find the possible number of books that Yusuf read. Okay. I have inequality b greater than or equal, so I will start with what? With 4, because there is equal here. So this number of books may be what? I need 3 possible numbers, just 3. Maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 6. Okay, another solution. May no 4, maybe I will start with 10 and 11 and 15 and so on, any 3 numbers, but start from 4 and greater than 4. Okay, so all this number is okay, this group or any other group of number. Okay, now we reach to the end of the model number 1, and we will continue to model number 2, 3, 4. We have 10 models. Okay, and we will study each model as a revision of our term. Thank you and goodbye.